if you're a landlord and you're trying to choose the right Xero products, then the good news here is I'm going to tell you about the one plan that you probably need of Xero and how you can buy it and how you can actually find it on the Xero website. If you've read my book, Making Tax Digital Without the Panic, you might be sort of left with a few questions about kind of which is the right plan, how do I set this up properly, does it do the right stuff? And there seems to be a plethora of options. So I'm going to make sure you know exactly what you are doing today. So I've gone onto the Xero website and here you are, and you've got this great offer at the moment, which, it may have ended by the time you watch this video, but you can either press buy now or you can go down into this pricing link down here. And the first thing that you are confronted with is the Ignite and Grow kind of products. And they're like, oh, these are exciting. Look at all these different options. But if you keep scrolling, we find the simple product. Now, the simple product for landlords, actually, I think it's going to work probably for 90% of landlords out there. A lot of landlords, they don't have huge portfolios, so they don't need to be running complicated kind of credit ledgers, purchase ledgers where they need to scan everything in. What they're really interested in is they want to integrate a bank account. So they want something called a bank feed, where the bank feed just brings all of the transactions into Xero, and they've got a process of reconciliation whereby they've got something coming up on software where it's saying, what was this payment for, basically, having to look at their management statements from their letting agents, or you might just have the rent coming in and you're just putting it to rental income, for example, or you've got expenses going out for repairs and they're just clicking a button out on that, or it's mortgage costs and they're just clicking a button, and it can build up a profit and loss. So I think the key thing to take away from this is a bank feed is really, really important, because that's the thing that you're going to integrate with the software. It's going to detect when you spend some money and bring it in. Now, if you're running across loads of different bank accounts and you've got your property stuff mixed into your personal stuff, that's going to make it really, really messy. So a dedicated bank account, and just check with the bank before you open an account that they actually offer a bank feed as well. One of the nice things, even in the simple products that I talk about in my book, is the fact that you can run tracking categories. So we can set up a tracking category for each individual property. As we reconcile everything, we can put it to a particular property, and that means that we can run a profit and loss on each of the properties. And I think this is really important with the kind of legislative changes that are coming to landlords all of the time. We're under a lot of pressure. We need to kind of know which properties are yielding, and if they're not yielding, I think the harsh reality is we might have to sell them. Now, understanding is a massive part of all of this, and while you might be feeling a bit battered and bruised by all the legislation, and Making Tax Digital is one of those, software is going to bring you understanding, the ability to run a profit and loss, the ability to see clarity on your tax, the ability to see the profitability on property A, B, and C. Now, don't worry if you're thinking, oh my God, how do I do all of this stuff? I've got a full setup video to show you as well. And at the end of the video, it'll pop up on screen and you can click that and it'll take you to the setup, and I'll show you how you can do things like tracking categories, integrate your bank feed, all of that kind of stuff will be answered for you as well. Now, hang on, let's just talk about 1 second about when this product might not be suitable. So this simple product, when wouldn't we use this? Well, if you look through the list of things, it's talking about sending invoices and quotes. Well, landlords never need to do that really, and they're unlikely to be needing to accept invoice payments. What we're interested in this product is obviously the Making Tax Digital, reconciling bank statements and capturing some bills and receipts with HubDoc. Now, it's capturing the bills and receipts through HubDoc, and HubDoc is Xero's invoice scanning software. A great little product, great to be included, and it solves a problem. Get an app out, take a picture of it, jobs are good. And what that's not necessarily going to do on this product is bring it into Xero and allow you to run a full purchase ledger. So imagine if we were a bigger landlord, let's say operating 20 properties, and we were maybe making payments to all our suppliers at the end of the week, and we just wanted a system where we could view all of those invoices and work through them, then actually you're probably going to be starting to float up more into the Ignite product. Now, if you notice the Ignite product, there is a limit of 10 bills on there. So that is quite limited. If you're a landlord with 20 properties, you're probably going to have more than 10 bills. So it might mean that you need to come across to the Grow edition. My advice to you here, though, is start with simple, because you can always upgrade it later. Xero usually have some sort of introductory deal, obviously because Making Tax Digital is round the corner. They've got a fantastic deal on at the moment, but still I would encourage you to start with the really basic products and then upgrade it as you go. And it means that you're on the right thing. What you don't want to be doing is going, oh, well, they've got a huge discount at the moment for Grow, I might as well just go on to that. I think I'd rather start here and hit limits and go, oh, that's why I would need the upper products. And then think about, oh, actually, should I upgrade? That's a much better decision to make as well. So yeah, I think start with the simple products and then move on as well. And I think always start with the lower products, never be pulled into the flashy stuff as well. Now, hopefully in a couple of seconds that it's going to pop up on screen with my walkthrough video showing you how to set up your Xero as a landlord. I have set up countless Xeros, hundreds probably over the last few years. So I really know what I'm doing, and I'm also a landlord as well. And I run my property portfolio on Xero, including my property SPVs also on Xero as well. So I know all about it. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the video and have a better understanding about which Xero license you need. Thanks for watching. Bye.